Peeing can apparently be contagious.
How so? Like yawning?
At least, kind of like yawning. At least in monkeys, that there might be some contagious pee going on.
Okay. Is it like marking scent thing or something going on? Like, you went there, now it's my turn. I got to mark my territory.
This one graduate student noticed something odd about the primates. She said they seem to have a tendency to urinate around the same time. It reminded me of some human behaviors of going to the bathroom together and got me thinking, could this be one of those contagious behaviors? Yes, like yawning. So she spent over 600 hours watching 20 captive monkeys at an animal sanctuary pee.
That's a lot of hours. That's a lot. That seems correct. Once again, go back to that. That seems more than research. That seems maybe an odd OnlyFans page or something. You're never going to believe the footage I have. Click here for more.
She said, obviously urination makes a sound, explaining that sometimes easier to hear the chimps going than seeing them. Chimps who observed other chimps urinating were slightly more likely to go themselves. Researchers report.
I feel bad for the chimps. They're just trying to find some private time away. Who's kind of leering in and being like, "Hey, peeing over there? What's going on? What's going on, Chuck?"
A clipboard and a stopwatch.
Would you mind, lady? I'm just trying to relieve myself.
According to a report in this week's Current Biology, check out the centerfold, proximity seemed to matter. Chimps who were closer to each other were more likely to contagiously pee, according to the study. Social rank factored in too. Urination is only slightly contagious behavior in chimps. Only about 10% of urination events appeared to be caught from other chimps within an arm's reach. You should never be within arm's reach of somebody else peeing either.
Well, I mean, sometimes you are, unfortunately, if you go to, if they don't have the partitions with the urinals for dudes, there's some guys who just, you can't take up 2 urinals while you're peeing. You gotta bring it in. You gotta bring it in. You can't man spread over the urinals there. That's just not something you need to be doing.
You can't not do it, though. I mean, I'd be okay if somebody's held out to, crossing guard flags and said, I'm at this urinal, you can't be here, and they just stood.
Oh, you would? Okay. You know what? I guess I would rather have that than
I could make a case
everyone.
for that.
I would rather that, I guess, than the worst is if you have to try an angle because you never angle. You never angle. It's always, if you're forced into that situation, it is stall. You can't angle. That just opening things up to just bad news. No one should ever, because you've seen it before when you've walked in, you'd be like, why?
Right.
No, don't cross the streams. Well, I don't care. You stay straight on or you don't go. You either wait your turn or you go in the stall. You're not angling anywhere.
Yeah, and you can see it on the floor.
Yeah, that's
so.
The
one final thing on here is that they said chimps who hear other chimps are about 10% more likely to urinate, which is not a compelling number. Which leads me to believe that this young graduate student standing there obsessed for 600 hours with monkey peeing, something else is going on there. We need an investigation.